Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today's yoga practice is going to be more of a vinyasa, working on strength, working on opening up through the hips and building some of that internal heat. Of course, we will be slowing down the class with some nice relaxing postures to really kind of bring everything all together in a nice balanced practice. So we'll go ahead and get started in a child's pose position. So from your tabletop position, bringing your knees as wide as they can for you, bringing your big toes to touch, send your hips back, and fold forward. So walking your hands forward any amount and just allowing the forehead to rest on the mat. Just taking a few breaths here. Let's take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Go ahead and lift the gaze. Rock forward, push into the palms, lining your shoulders up with your wrists, knees in line with your hips. We'll take a few cat-cow here. Inhale, belly drops, chin lift. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Inhale. And exhale to round. Chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades towards your hip points and exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Finding a neutral tabletop position again and extend the right leg behind and the left arm in front. Inhale here. And exhale, we're just going to pulse. So left palm faces the floor and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave the right leg lifted, bring the left hand down. Bend the right knee out to the side. Inhale here and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Make sure you're not sinking into your left shoulder. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do one more and hold. Kick that right toe out, bend it, and drop it. Kick, bend, drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shimmy out through the hips. And we'll do all of that on the other side. So from here, you are going to bend the left knee this time. Inhale here. And exhale, close. Inhale to lift. And exhale to close. Noticing if you're sagging in the low back and in the belly, try to draw the navel in so that you keep that neutral spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We'll do 5 more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll hold this last one up. Inhale, and exhale. Kick, bend, drop. Kick, bend, drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finding a neutral spine. Just shimmy out the hips. Let's go ahead and turn the fingers to face the kneecaps and just sway from side to side here. Just releasing a bit into the wrist, a bit into the forearms. Turn the fingers so that they're pointing towards the sides of your mat. Just sway from side to side. And then finally turn the top of your hand down so your fingertips are again pointing towards your knees. You can just rock forward and back. So really opening the fingers wide so that they press into the floor. Release. Go ahead, sit back onto your heels. Interlace your hands behind you. Reach your chest up. Inhale. And exhale, reach your knuckles towards your heels. Nice deep breath. Really reach. Go ahead and reach the wrists away from your bum and down. One more breath here. And exhale, release. Clasping the hands in front of you this time. Interlace your fingers. Reach your knuckles towards the front. Reach, and hollow through the back. So it's like you're trying to separate your shoulder blades for 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms by your side. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up by your ears. And exhale, release. One more inhale, shrug. And exhale, let it go. Go ahead and bring your hands back to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes under and find yourself in a plank. So this plank we're going to hold. Make sure you're not sagging in the low back or sticking up your bum. Nice long spine. Go ahead and tuck the tailbone under. Spread those shoulder blades. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, lift the kneecaps. 2, and 1. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. Left and right. Notice if you're flaring the rib cage. Draw the rib cage in. Let's go ahead and bring the big toes to touch. You're going to take the big right toe and the second toe and hug it on the back of your left ankle and pull down. So getting a nice stretch through the left calf. 3, 2. You're going to hold it here. You're going to come up high into your left tippy toes, round forward, find your plank again. Holding it here. For 3, squeeze everything in. Hug those inner thighs together. 2. 1 more breath, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Push back, downward facing dog. Remove the right foot from the back of the left ankle. We'll do the other side. So hugging the big toe and the second toe behind the ankle of the right foot and pull down. for 3, 2, 1. Come up high into the right tippy toes. Keep that left foot hugging on the ankle. Round forward. Hold it here. Plank for 3, 2. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Remove the ankle and pedal it out. Bringing the big toes to touch. Inhale your right leg to lift. Bend the knee and open up your hip. From here, you're going to straighten that right leg, coming up high into your left tippy toes. You're going to wing your right leg out to the side as far as you can and see if you can tap your right big toe by your right pinky. So your foot would have come off the mat. Keeping your left leg up, just rock forward and back. From here, you're going to spin onto the knife edge of that left foot. Place weight into your left palm and stack your right foot on top of the left. Side plank. For 3, you can gaze towards your thumb. 2, and 1. Bend your right knee. Pick up your hips. Step it back up. Crescent lunge. Nice deep breaths. For 3, nice active left leg. 2, and 1. Windmill your hands down on either side of your foot or to the inside and step back, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Ready to do the same thing on the other side. So bring the right foot closer to the center of the mat and inhale the left leg to lift. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Straighten your left leg, wing it out to the left, and see if you could tap your left big toe by your left pinky. Bring your left foot flat onto the mat. Right leg is up. Rock forward and back. Go ahead, place the weight in your right hand. Come to the knife edge of that right foot and stack your left foot on top of the right. Side plank. Make sure you're not sagging the hips. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bend the left knee in towards the chest. Step it up. Coming all the way up, crescent lunge. So lifting through that right kneecap. For 3. Nice deep breaths. 2. Inhale. And exhale. Windmill your hands down. Step back. Plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Let's take a nice big inhale here. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Bring the left toes closer to the center. Inhale the right leg to lift. Bend the knee and open up the hip. From here, draw that right knee down and in towards your chest. Holding it here. Squeeze your calf into your hamstring. Press into the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Right foot meets the left. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Draw that left knee down and in towards your chest. Hug the calf into the hamstring. Nice tight ball here. Spread through the shoulder blades for 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Left foot meets the right. Drop to the knees. And sit back onto your heels. Palms face up, eyes closed. Opening the eyes. Find yourself back in your downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, send your hips up and back. Pedal it out. Inhale your right leg to lift. Exhale, bend the knee and step the foot through. Right away, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. One more breath. Spinning yourself. Back heel is at a 90 for warrior 2. So hug those shoulder blades together. Bend generously through that right knee. Tuck your tailbone under. One more breath here. Exhale, inhale, both arms up. Heel toe your feet in. So your heels are in and your toes are out. Bend the knees generously. Place your hands onto the inside of your knees. And just take a nice stretch here. You could sway from side to side. Dropping each shoulder. Keep the bend, remove the hands, inhale, arms up. You're going to spin now to the opposite side of your mat for that crescent lunge. So your left toes are pointing to the back of the mat, and the right toes spin for your crescent lunge. For 3, 2, opening back up to that warrior 2, so your right heel spins to a 90, bending generously through the left knee. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, both arms up. Spin your heels back to the top of your mat. Windmill both hands down and step back. Inhale here. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. So you should be feeling a little warm. Well, a lot more warm. So from here, let's go ahead and inhale your right leg to lift once again. Bend the knee and open up the hip. From here, Again, come up high into your left tippy toes and wing your right foot out to the side, straighten the leg, and bring your right toes to tap by your right pinky. Bring that left knee to the mat this time. So your right foot could be just to the edge of the mat or completely off. Untuck your left toes. Inhale your right arm up. And exhale, bend the left knee, grab a hold of your left toes. So from here, inhale, shoot your chest up. And exhale, lean back. Really pulling those toes towards your bum. Making sure that left glute is active. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, gently release. From here, heel toe that right foot so that your right foot comes behind your left wrist, coming down into your pigeon. But you're going to leave your left toes tucked under. So you're trying to find an active pigeon here. So with your left toes tucked under, you're scissoring your hips. So you're pulling your right hip back towards the back of the mat and you're pulling your left hip forward. So you see it's nice and active. I'm not just hanging out here. It's nice and active. So I'm also pushing into my right toes to help lift myself up. So holding it here, squaring off through your hips. Maybe you pick up your left knee. Inhale, arms up. 3. It's okay if you can't lift your left knee. 2. And 1. Go ahead and release into your pigeon. It should feel really nice now. Readjust that right foot if needed. And go ahead, fold forward any amount. One more breath. Let's take a nice big inhale. And let it go. Lift the gaze. Push back into your palms. Tuck your left toes under again. Pick up the left knee. Pick up the right knee. And step back. Ooh, you should be able to feel a nice difference between the side we've just done, the right side, and what's to come. So let's go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. So bringing that right foot a little closer to the middle and inhale the left leg to lift. Bend the knee. Come up high into your right tippy toes. Wing your left leg out to the side, straighten it, and see if you could tap your left toe by your left pinky. So your foot is either off the mat or to the edge. Go ahead and sink that right knee to the floor. Place your weight into your right hand and inhale your left arm up. Exhale, bend the right knee, grab a hold of the right toes. Inhale, lift up through the chest. And exhale, lean back. Make sure your right glute is active, pulling the right toes towards your bum. For 3. 2. And 1. Gently release the grip. Bring your left hand back to the center. You're going to heel toe your left foot so it comes behind your right wrist. And bring your shin and your knee to the mat. So you're really pushing into your left toes to help stabilize yourself, your balance, and your hips. Your right toes stay tucked under. So go ahead from here, scissor. So you're drawing your right hip forward and your left hip back to really square off through the hips. Keep that activation and inhale both arms up. Or you can just keep your hands close to the mat, close to the floor. For 3. Again, you can always lift up that right knee, increases the intensity in your hip flexor. 2. And 1. So gently release that activation, become soft again. Untuck your right toes and fold forward any amount for your pigeon. Let's take a nice big inhale here. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Push into your palms, and from here, you're just going to lean your weight into your left hip and swing your left leg to the back of the mat so that you come to lay all the way down onto your back. Bend your knees, draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. You can rock from side to side. Let's go ahead from here. Extend that left leg straight down onto the mat. With your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Make sure your knee is not too close in towards your belly. You want it away slightly. Roll over onto your left side for a twist. And gaze over the right arm. Bring your gaze back to center. Rolling back onto your back. From here, you're just going to take your right hand to the outside of your right foot for half happy baby. So you can always bend the left knee and allow it to drop open to the left for balance. So as you're pulling down on your foot, you're resisting by pushing up with your foot. So pulling down with your hand, pushing up with your foot. For 3. Gently release. Bend that right knee and extend that right leg straight down onto the mat. Following the twist like we did on the other side. So we'll do the twist from here. Bend the left knee, remembering not to bring it too close in towards the chest. Take your right hand to the outside of your left knee, rolling onto your right side for a twist. Gazing over the left arm. Bring your gaze back to the center, drawing your knee back in and up. Right away, grab the outer edge of your left foot for half happy baby. You can leave that right leg straight down or bend it, bending it and allowing the right knee to drop open. And on your next exhale, gently release the grip of the foot. Bend both knees in towards your chest. Curl into a nice tight ball. Rock from side to side. Just grab onto your heels for 3, 2. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale, release. Extend your legs out wide. Arms out wide for your Shavasana. Remembering to thank yourself for showing up to practice. Feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like. I hope you enjoyed this strength building, hip opening, all encompassing Vinyasa practice. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.